any questions, please drop them below.
All right, hey everyone, how you doing? Taimullah, more, how's it going? If everybody don't know, I'm Ty's mother, the brand innovator, and of course, we want to see our son do well. So, how you feeling today, at Ty?
I'm feeling great. I'm excited, you know what I'm saying, to let everybody hear everything. I've been getting a lot of feedback on the album, so everybody seems to like it so far, and I'm hoping that more people can get to hear it, and just motivate people to go listen to it, because you need to go listen to it.
Absolutely. So we're live on Facebook as well. I'm hoping they can hear us. If you can hear us on Facebook, please let me know in the comments. Someone says, hey, over here on Facebook, grant StreamYard access to your Facebook account so that we can hear you over there on Facebook. Please put any questions in the chat. Let me make sure they can hear us, Ty. Okay, good. They can't hear us. All right, so let's get started. Tell us why we're here today. What you got going on?
Well, today we're doing like a little short listening party. I'm just playing the music and y'all can hear it and then hear my thoughts on why I chose to do certain things on the album and what made me come up with certain ideas, and hopefully help motivate y'all to go listen to it.
So what's the name of the album?
The name of the album is Red Thoughts.
And before we get started, tell us a little bit about how you came up with that idea or that name.
So a lot of my friends, they actually laughed at me, but they thought it was fire at the same time. So one day I was just I had a lot of thoughts in my head, literally, and I went outside and sat down on my front porch, and I looked at the red cardinal just looking at me while I was meditating, basically, and as I was thinking all these different thoughts or these different emotions, he was just standing. I'm like, dang. I said, something just for some reason. I just I'm gonna put him on my next album, cover and whatever. And then that's how basically I came up with the whole cover and the name for it, Red Thoughts.
I have to say that I really, really love the idea, and now that I know what it means, it really means something to me. Your grandmother, who passed away when I was a little girl, she would say, when you see a red bird, and it's a North Carolina thing, she said, blow kisses at it and make a wish. We were walking down the street one day. So, this album, after listening to it, it really touches my heart in many ways that we don't even realize. And I really admire you for what you do, because your work is very, very on another level for a young Black man. So let's get started. Let the people hear something. Let's start with Red Thoughts. Let's start.
Okay. So this is the last song on the album, and it's basically like a story. I'll let y'all hear. I'm about to play it right now. Red Thoughts. Time has come, my nigga. 4K. Yeah. Those ones. Nigga, this revolution. Every time I turn around, I'm about to get executed. Niggas running out of weed, the pills are substituted. Now you overdose because the pills are just like pollution. Niggas speak because it got a constitution. While my uncle still tell it's not a real solution. If you really care about me, change the prostitution. Met a Jordan yesterday, her whole life in illusion. Don't know who her daddy is, hands filled with confusion. Trying to make it on her own, she needs some retribution. Seen it 20 years later doing prostitution. Now she got a son for these tears, evolution. She tell him stay inside, cause the niggas out there shooting. She already know that forgets what they're doing. She seen a nephew yesterday arrested cause he was hoping for a better way. The system not improving. Fight the power, fight the power, fight the power. Trying to kill his this on the chains like a coward, nigga. Cause they know just who you are, so fight the power, nigga. This is the end, coming, niggas getting bigger. Fight the power, fight the power, fight the power, nigga. They wanna put us on the chains like a coward, nigga. Cause they know just who you are, so fight the power, nigga. This is the end, coming, niggas getting bigger. Ain't no hope in my hood. Niggas acting was good. They be looking at me funny cause we misunderstood. Nigga, if I would have bought, I'd pay my roast if I could. You can't even comprehend the pain my people was stood. Training with the elite, shackled down to his feet. I'ma put him to so strong cause he's facing defeat. I cut up with his fleet when he tried to retreat. Such a system only knows was copy, paste, and delete. Could've stayed up the streets, rolled out with that heat. Could've played some basketball good enough to compete. Now you look at the piece, laying on the concrete. Holy stats, bending back, you know the niggas to see. Telling you just to eat, not a mission complete. I'm a praying out to God, hope his heart rate beat. Yeah. Fight the power, fight the power, fight the power, nigga. They wanna put us on the chains like a coward, nigga. Cause they know just who you are, so fight the power, nigga. This is the things coming, things getting bigger. Fight the power, fight the power, fight the power, nigga. They wanna put us on the chains like a coward, nigga. Cause they know just who you are, so fight the power, nigga. This is the things coming, things getting bigger.
Wow, that was real. That was so real. Oh my God, y'all give him a hand. That was real. Oh my goodness. Listen, son, when I first heard you rap, tell him what happened. What did I do?
So we was in the car. I was like, Mom, I want to spit something, right? And I could tell, like, he was like, okay, because, you know, not everybody, it's not for everybody, honestly. It's not for So I was like, Ma, I'm a rap to you. And he was like, okay, son. And so I put the song on the speaker, and it was actually to Meek Mill. And I started spitting it, and you started crying. I was like,
oh my gosh, yes, I started crying. I was like, you know me, I love music, and if somebody can't rap, I'm just like, would you shut up already? But you blew me away. I remember my days of trying to rap, and you really just blew me away. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this is my son, you know, and it's not even coming from, oh, I'm your mother, and, you know, we always think our kids are the best. No, if you whack, you whack. And don't I tell you what's up? So you really nice. You really got it. I really do believe that. Thank you, Dr. Brooks. She had a question. She said, what does that hook mean to you?
The hook. So, like, I just feel like, obviously, like, Black people and even other different races are oppressed nowadays. And I remember, like, watching a Spike Lee movie. It was like Do the Right Thing, and it was when it came out, she was dancing. The woman was dancing, and it was like, fight the power, fight. So that's where, like, I was just like, ever since when I seen that movie when I was younger, it just been in my head. I was like, oh wow, so I had to put it in a song, and it was motivating people, like, don't let our oppressors and whatever bring you down. Like, don't let that happen. And we got to stop shooting each other, different things like that. We got to help each other and build up our communities.
Guys, do me a favor. If you're on Facebook, it doesn't cost anything to like, share, or comment. Please hit the share button below. Share to your page. Share to your Facebook group that, you know, need to hear this message. And you know, just comment, because we know that social media loves algorithms. So just send up the hearts. Send up the hearts when you like what you hear. Tyshawn, what you want to play for us next? And before you play it, tell us what it means to you.
Let's see. Okay, so I will play Human Nature. Human Nature was like, it was just me talking and about some, like, past things and, like, how I just feel. But, like, it's also one of those motivational songs for my people, and I just was, like, expressing it in a flow of. It was kind of inspired by Griselda too at the same time. Griselda is a group that's out right now, and so yeah, I think y'all would like this one. A lot of other people.
Is it dedicated to anybody in particular, or just, you know, your overall, like, one of those red thoughts, huh?
Yeah, this is one of those mindsets. This one wasn't particularly dedicated to anybody, but I got another one after this.
All right, let's get to it. What's the name of it? Human nature. All
Human,
right, guys. Up next
human.
is human nature.
It's really a tough world out here, you know. A lot of my niggas is just trying to make it, you I'm from the trenches, my nigga, I'm not pretending. No fairy tales, my nigga, no happy endings. A lot of niggas help out, just they be singing. Demons all in the face, they just be grinning. Had a lot of times from the beginning. Went from being homeless and now we winning. Gotta thank the most high, like do we killing. I know the end is coming, I hear it ringing. Free your mind, free your mind, free your mind. Separate from the devils like this is one. A lot of niggas I know be doing crime. Young niggas don't even attend a crime. Niggas who was been dirty and this crime. No one told me that died over a dime. We ain't hoping for something that's more divine. Trying to make it before it was time. I'm a god-minded entity. It's my artillery. Hit 'em with that energy. Trying to tell a story like my life a documentary. For this hideous words, I do know it's supplementary. Gotta stay focused, boy. You can do anything. I done see some scary things. Moving like a enemy. Growing up with brothers, playing like a veteran. Gotta kill my people like you know. It's the medicine. Niggas always hitting, always talking like they feminine. Look at me in the eyes, you can tell they're not genuine. Some brothers out here, that's just for that vision. I think I'm lying. I done see some skeletons. A lot of drug dealers on the block of daily veteran. Niggas keep experience, I know what the hell's a gentleman. All my people specimen, they wanna be American. I said they wanna be American. My niggas be the chosen ones, the holy ones. They tryna steal our image, get our power from our melanin. You ever had that feeling when your adrenaline? When we come together, I expect there's no comparison. Always tell us lies, gotta think it with intention, man. Better hear these rhymes like, boy, we from the holy land. Better pay attention, yeah. Show you with that other hand. Martial law of order on your block, under their command. Hide you from the truth, like what you don't understand. Like what you don't understand. Like what you don't understand. I'm trying to leave my people to the motherland.
Yes. Tell them. I'm so proud of you because a lot of young men your age are afraid to speak that message. You have adults that's afraid to speak that message and, really, really mean what they say and stand on that word. So I'm so proud of you. And honestly, man, I pray that, people really get the message because, even me as your mother, at first I was like, what does this mean? Red thoughts, is this like right as a
Yeah.
mother? So when you really, really broke it down, and if you guys go hear the album, you'll hear the story from beginning to end. How for me, I took it like our young men, if we're not careful with how we're raising them or what they're seeing. I'm sorry, Lala's loud in the background. That they can take a certain path if they're not wise or if they're not conscious. So, that's what that meant for me. On Facebook, we got people over on Facebook. If you're on Facebook and you want to share, but you can't share because you're in the group, go to my Facebook page and go and watch the live on my Facebook page. It's public, and then you can share from there. Please do that for us. Like, comment, and share. Send up comments, send up hearts, send up likes because Facebook loves algorithms. So anyway, Tyshawn, what you got for us next?
All right, so the next one, let's see. You want it? Didn't you know?
You know it. You tell us about didn't you know?
All right, didn't you know was obviously it was inspired by Erica Badu. So you're even hear the sample in there. And it was just me basically talking about like different things in like a very weird mindset.
From music is still playing. on Facebook. So let me get out here. All
Okay.
right. So I hope that didn't mess up anything over on Facebook. That sucks. All right. Okay, so here we go. We're back. We got thank you, Taji, for that. Oh my goodness. Hope that didn't mess up any of the sounds. It looked like some people came over to Instagram. But hey, we're on to the next track, which is called Didn't You Know? All right, Ty, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. This is also track 13. That's my favorite number, by the way. Yeah. This is when you know you have no friends. Y'all niggas really lame, like, oh, hey, hey. I came from a different planet, my homie smoking that great. I seen the blood on the leaves like a woman that instantly eating them bottom dwellers. No wonder you at the bottom. You are what you eat, falling like Lisa Autumn. They eating off of your trump and make money with no dishonor. Trading away from wisdom, you win that into the kingdom. Entertaining your master, the leader, lost you have to listen to them devils who turn you into a vessel. See the rules of the girls, look for them, shut up, okay, so each one I think it is you can't niggas in the front, they top of their talking about you, just like it's just like why that niggas so jealous? I really don't understand. I'm walking on all this water, more power up in his head. He evil like a descendant. Touch me, he'll lose his head. Need an army to kill me. I promise this gun will jet. These bullets that I'm ejecting, the highest penny you plan. Whoa. But who gon' stop me? I'm way too cocky. Ride my eye and show your love. And it be bloody. Once I got me, got this wisdom. He said me, I gotta go all of my father taught me. I'm the one, so yeah, I'm yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Stop playing with them. Dr. Brooks said we came from the motherland. Okay. Oh, hey, that's my favorite part. Yeah. I'm like, listen, I don't know if you remember listening to Erykah Badu in the car with me or what growing up, but you know I love some Erykah Badu and how you just took a spin on her little her version of it and you put it in yours with the hip hop like the oh, hey, I'm like, yo, where did that come from? Who would have thought of that? Oh my gosh, I love it. Yes. Listen, so tell us a little bit more about Red Thought.
All right, yeah. So Red Thoughts, like I said before, it was me meditating and stuff like that, and so a lot of these songs, it was just like it was either like just different types of emotions. It was happy, some angry, some sad, but it was just me all just putting it, expressing it out, and like I was also inspired by my father, for example. He also makes music. And so that's why I started saying, "Hey, I'm gonna start rapping." And when I started rapping, like I really started feeling like I was getting a lot of things off my mind. Because sometimes I felt like, um, I was my brain was like clouded, if that makes sense. Like with a lot of different things, because I was seeing a lot of different. Because I know a lot of stuff. If that not
Yeah,
trying to be like
you do.
but
It's almost
you
like
know,
a gift and a curse because I think that we are
yeah,
very blessed to be intelligent, a smart breed, our bloodline, and I'm sure both sides for you, but just in general, like we're talented as well, gifted and creative, and sometimes it can be a burden and a challenge when you can do so many things. If people don't know, Tyshawn is gifted, academically honor student, in sports athlete, and everything. So, and then now the music and art. I mean, you've always been into art, so I'm just like, I'm just so happy and I'm so grateful to the Most High because a lot of people care that about their young black sons. So, I just pray for protection all the time. And, when you do the right thing, you're always protected. And so, hey, let's get to it. What you want us to hear next, Taimullah?
You got any
Huh?
suggestions? You got any
Well,
suggestions?
I kind of like Sin City, and because this was around the time. Tell us about Sin City.
All right, so Sin City, that was me talking about my cousin that had passed away. It was like, so this one is like where the anger came from. So I was talking about, if you listen to the track before that, it was what's the name, Mad Dog and Minister Society talking about the cousin that had passed away in the movie. And so that's why in the next song I started talking about my cousin, how I was mad about certain things and how I wish I could have did things, but I'm glad that I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like I was able to like change my ways and like focus on what I actually needed to do instead of like taking
Absolutely.
the wrong route.
Absolutely.
But
Our cousin and little cousin, rest in peace. Shout out and much love to RJ, his mother, his sisters, his siblings, and we lift them up in love as always. And this is around the time that of year that we kind of lost RJ. So it's amazing that you dropped the album today. This was that same week. It's just when I heard it, it just really touched me. So, let's get going, y'all. Sin City, dedicated to the one and only RJ Randall Lee Bass Jr. from Durham, North Carolina.
and there's also it's 13 songs, so it's 20 tracks, but it's 13 songs on there. Niggas think they really about that life, but they don't want the demon in me like the Antichrist. But I'ma chill, cause the most I told me spray of life. Almost went Michael Myers, let me have my life. I was just you can do anything you heard. That's just something I picked up from my uncle. Yeah, is that real? I need my style and chocolate let it fly. See, they don't really understand. I'm an Israelite. I can care less about your cars and all your little rights. I can care less what you think, nigga. You ain't Christ. I see what's down at the bottom, nigga. Shooting dice, sleeping in them homeless shelter nightmares every night. You can't even chill at school 'cause every day is fight. And growing up with you killers, you learn how to strike. Hear shootouts every night, but that's just normal life. I went psycho when RJ died, pushing missile sights. Wishing I was dead and help, I would've killed the strike. Help them pay them niggas, red, they made them take the slice. Blasting niggas to the ground like a scatter ice. Lucky I done changed my ways, you won't see the light. Training in that Gotham City like the Dark Knight. Not to mention I done seen some people so right. Ever since I was a Jedi, I knew it wasn't right. Wait, why these niggas tryna test me? Oh, I think they matter how you bless me. Multi-talented the kid, we up next beat. Satan all up in their blood, that's why they hate me. Shorty saying that she miss me, why you faking? Last week, my nigga, you was just sneaking. Talking about you need me, and are you playing games? You only need all the money that I'm making. Automatic red, like niggas lacking nowadays, they in their phones like parasites. Once I'm trying to tell you something, wisdom like a terabyte, but they don't down like that, they rather be a kilobyte. Always been a young bull, man, that's where my city at. Growing up in that building, niggas get their brains flat. In that area, you scared, they so tired, caught us flat. They be killing all the rest, they think it's Mortal Kombat.
Y'all take a moment of silence with us for the little homie, the little cousin RJ. He was only 12, but the little man had so much heart and he would have been destined for greatness. But listen, things happen for a reason and they make us who we are today. You have to fight the power, like you said in your other song. So, what else you got for us tonight, Tashawn? What else you want to talk about tonight?
Let's see. Let's see. Anybody got a suggestion in the comments?
Anybody in the art in
Or a
the you
question?
see any comments? Can you scroll up and see any comments? Um, okay. All right. So let's leave them with the familiar track. Okay, guys, don't forget to go to Instagram, follow at Taimullah, YG Tesh, the kid on Instagram, and go to the link in his bio so you can find the tracks and listen to the whole album from beginning to end. Listen, it is so digestible. I've never listened in all my history of listening to music. This is my son, but I'm not playing. People make albums. People used to make albums, 3 songs. You might get a good 3 songs. That's it. This album is so digestible from beginning to end. You can actually listen to it on your way to work, on your way home, at night in the bed. I listened to it about 4 times the whole album last night in the middle of the night when it dropped at 12 a.m. So listen, go ahead and follow Taimullah on his IG. Click the link in his bio to find his new album, Red Thoughts. Listen, if you're on Facebook, again, please hit the share button, comment, send up some hearts for us, and we're going to get right to...
I could play Sword Art Online.
Okay, let's hear it. Tell us about it first, though, you know.
All right, so Sword Art Online. This one was kind of inspired by the album "Call Me If You Get Lost" by Tyler the Creator, and it was the other one before that, the Igor one, and then this. So that's what the beat was kind of inspired by. The lyrics was inspired by just like me talking to a black queen, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's basically
so, it. Man, not only are you gifted in academics, athlete, art, whatever, you got something on here for the ladies too, huh? Oh, shucks. Let's hear it.
To love. That's all it's about. Everybody want to figure out how complicated life is and break it down. This is what I truly know. War gonna keep going on, frustration gonna keep going on, anger gonna keep going on, till we finally go back down to the simplest word, love. Spitting on these flames, dragging force in my design. Feeling like I'm carrying toe, cause it's sword out in these lines. I believe that I'm a god, I don't even need shrines. Just follow the instructions and the most I give me signs. Every time I look at you, I just feel so divine. It's beauty like no other, I can see it took its time. I can lift you up my mind, I'm glad our lives are intertwined. Try to write it in the song, close to close, I might go burn. Last time I went this far, I could have fell out from my grind. Yeah, just like a god, stressing out, it's so hard. Until I can desert you, cause my thoughts can misalign. But if you just give me some time, maybe I can redefine. Take me higher than the clouds, we can live on cloud 9. Let me understand your thoughts so I can tell you all of mine. They trying to put you on game, can't stop when we combine. Wishing I could put some bless on me and you can just rewind. Girl, just on my hand, you don't have to cry. When you fly out through the nighttime and go to outer spaces like a Jedi. Listen to me, I know that you from heaven. Just relax, we'll be there in a second. And maybe I'll even ask a question. Got me singing 11, 11. Got me singing 11, 11. My number is 777. You can call me when you're feeling some depression. And maybe one day I'll tell you a confession. My emotions can be a lethal weapon. Thanks to Abba, I learned how to repress them. Got me feeling like a guy knew a blessing. Listen closely to these rhymes, my perception. You just met me so you don't know my intention. Transcendent, I'm not from this dimension. So understand that we can be perfection. Hold each other real close, show affection. Time to power up, I know I gotta get it. Feeling like a Shalom up the way I'm training with these lyrics. I'm just fighting for your vibe, cause I can feel you with my spirit. My souls are just aligned if you just give it one more minute. Feeling like a super saiyan, how you push it to the limit. So the feeling on my patience getting shorter, like what is it? Every time I think about you, I just see something explicit. From the ticket to my heart, and maybe one day you can get it. You don't even have to ask, you ain't always come to get it. It's not no demon time, baby, this is more angelic. Got me feeling like the goat every time I see your presence. I feel my spirit changing like it's doing adolescence. Some soldier in America, I'm not a lieutenant. Let me go back where I started, cause my story wasn't pleasant. Motherland around the corner, come with me and water blooded. So I just wanna come and heal it with your blessings. Putting on this battlefield, I feel the need for your contestants. Like, goodness on my hand, you don't have to cry.
You can fly out through the nighttime and go to outer spaces like a Jedi. Listen to me, I know that you from heaven. Just relax, we'll be there in a second. And maybe I'll even ask a question. Got me singing 11. Got me singing 11.
You better stop. Let me find out somebody that stole my son heart out here in these streets. I hear that, son. That was nice. All right. So you got anything else you want to play for us before we end with the let the people hear Red Thoughts again? So you anything else?
Okay. And one of my little bros, he asked me how long have I been doing music, and yeah, so I've been doing music for like about not even like a year and a half. Like, you know, I just been writing, but I started doing the recording and stuff probably like 3 months ago.
That is amazing for someone you just started. Like, it really wasn't that long ago. It's always been in your heart. It's been in your spirit. I remember my dad would just rap. When it's in you, it's in you. But you know, to write something and then bring it to life. Did you have help with that? Putting this together? No help.
No, I ain't had no
help, y'all. Y'all hear it from the kid. What's just saying when you concentrate, you can do anything.
I literally did this whole thing on my school computer and some PlayStation headphones.
Stop playing.
Not even.
Man, and you mixed it in everything. Oh my goodness. Added ad-libs and everything. Crazy. Oh my gosh. I'm just amazed. So it's no telling what you could do in a real studio with some real studio time. Oh my gosh, it's a rap poem. Oh my gosh. Yes, I love it. Y'all, so do you have any more questions out there? Any more questions, guys? I think people from Facebook came over to IG.
I think that was what happens. The music must be still playing.
So, anything else about Red Thought?
I mean, just all I can say is like I put a lot of time and effort into it. You know what I'm saying? And that I really hope that y'all enjoy it. Cause to be honest with you, I was a little nervous to put it out at first. I ain't really want to do the music thing, but I was like, I let people hear it, and they was like, "Yo, no, bro, you need to put it out." So I was like, "All right, I'm gonna do it."
Absolutely, I'm glad you did. It shows another side of you that people don't even realize. You know, people need to just listen to their children. Like, I had no idea that monster was inside of you. It is so real. I love this. I love this album. One of my all-time favorite, if not my favorite, because like I said, people will put 3 good songs on an album. That's it. Don't even care about the whole thing as a piece of work, a piece of art. And you put a piece of art in this product. What can we look forward to for your next album or mixtape?
So I'm not gonna tell y'all the title, but next one, it's gonna be like kind of like it's a mixtape basically, and I'm be basically writing to some favorite tracks, and it'll be dedicated to where I came from. So I'll be looking forward to that. But for right now, focus on this.
I hear that, y'all. Y'all hear them. Tell them where to find you at so you can get those plays up, son.
All right, so you can follow my Instagram page at Taimullah or YG_Tesh, and Young Gods Product Official. So I think Young Gods Official. You can the link will be in the bio, and you can look at my music on either SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, etc. And that's basically how you can follow me. I post a lot of stuff to help remind people and I also have a group in Facebook. You can get invited to that. It's private, so if you want to get invited to it, you can ask either me or my admin right here. And
Absolutely,
yeah,
guys. You are so intelligent. I want you to keep up the good work. Always face things head on and ask for protection. And you know, stay focused, like you said in your song. If anything, you teaching me something. So a lot of game in this album. So proud of you. I remember when, you know, sometimes we underestimate our children. You even got a song like that called Underrated. Y'all better stop playing. This boy is on to something here. We need to listen to our children.
my, shout out my homie Swift.
Underrated.
He liked that one a
Yeah.
lot.
Y'all go listen
Yeah,
to it, y'all. I'm
he
talking
actually.
about it's the whole story, knowledge, and I just I'm just so amazed. And I'm just thinking back, like how you can underestimate your children, and then all of a sudden you spit this knowledge to me, and I'm just like crying. I'm like, how does he know this?
um, am I going to perform anywhere? I'm definitely going to try to work on that. I'll definitely want to perform, and I feel like me being able to dance too is going to bring that performance even at a greater level than other artists. I feel like that's just my personal
If you
opinion. But
Now, is this just like a
yeah,
hobby, or would you like to pursue this? Because you act like you didn't know you was that good. But if someone said you was that good and you wanted to pursue this, who's someone you would want to work with in the game?
some people I would probably want to work with, like it's a big one, but I definitely would want to work with like somebody like J. Cole or Kendrick. Those are just people that has inspired me. Like even that whole TDE, like the Absol, and I would even want to work with like artists like Janae Aiko, SZA, Big Sean, just different artists like that, and even maybe
You got to work with your
yeah.
big brother. You know, my son. Hope he got his life together. I won't say his name. Uh-huh. But yeah, Tyshawn dances. Please go check out his videos on his IG as well. He's on YouTube as well. And the link is in his Instagram bio, so you can find his music. Please leave him some comments, either on Facebook or his Facebook group about your feedback to the album, so that he'll know exactly who he touched and if it was meaningful to them. Tyshawn, are we ending tonight with Red Thought?
Yeah,
All
we can
right,
end it with
y'all.
Red
This
Talk.
is it.
Red Thoughts. Thank you, everybody. Make sure y'all go stream it. Yeah. Chosen ones. Nigga, this revolution. Every time I turn around, a brother get executed. Niggas running out of weed, the pills are substitution. Now he overdosing cause the pills are just like pollution. Niggas think it's sweet because it got a constitution. While my uncle still a tell it's not a real solution. If you really care about me, kids, the prosecution. Met a shorty yesterday, her whole life an illusion. Don't know who her daddy is, hand filled with confusion. Tryna make it on her own, she needs some retribution. Seen her 20 years later doing prostitution. Now she got a son, I'm supposed to see his evolution. She tell him stay inside cause the niggas out there shooting. She already knows that them gays out there recruiting. She seen her nephew yesterday arrested cause he looting. Hoping for a better way, the system not improving. Fight the power, fight the power, fight the power, nigga. Tryna put us on the chains like a coward, nigga. Cause they know this who you are, so fight the power, nigga. The system is coming, demons getting bigger. Fight the power, fight the power, fight the power, nigga. They wanna put us on the chains like a coward, nigga. Cause they know this who you are, so fight the power, nigga. The system is coming, demons getting bigger. Ain't no hope in my hood. Niggas asking what's good. They be looking at it funny cause we misunderstood. Nigga, if I would've water, I'd free my bros if I could. You can't even comprehend the pain my people withstood. Training with the elite, shackled down to his feet. Mama told him to stay strong cause he's facing defeat. Got caught up with his fleet when he tried to retreat. It's like the system only knows he's copy paste and delete. Should've stayed at the streets, run it out with that heat. Could've played some basketball good enough to compete. Now he look at the piece, laying on the concrete. When we stack him in the back, you know them demons be sick. Told her you just to eat, now the mission complete. I'm praying out to God, hope
power, fight the power, fight the power, nigga. They wanna put us on the chains like a coward, nigga. Cause they know just who you are, so fight the power, nigga. Cause it's the end is coming, demons getting bigger. Fight the power, fight the power, fight the power, nigga. They wanna put us on the chains like a coward, nigga. Cause they know just who you are, so fight the power, nigga. Cause it's the end is coming, demons getting bigger. Let my people go. Let my people go. Let my people go.
Shout out DeLeon for hopping on this.
Fight the power, fight the power, fight the power. Wisdom over 9,000, the crowd break his gallery. Instinct over ego, agitation every hour. Vocal cords, heavens in my element. Make demons coward, is the blood of Christ on the flow. Is truly go that shower. Yeah, deep some mental power. Higher than Edom's tower. In the belly of the beast, but like Jonah, I'm not the battle. That's the list. Don't affect me, I'm immune. And cowards, my compliance, and I agree to the invisible power. So I fight the power, fight the power, fight the power. Serving lesser powers, your idols will be the snare. Race against life and the turtle will hold the hair. No one highly better to heathens and despair. But blessings cast away the world in it and all its cares. You're seeking after status, I'm seeking after the kingdom. Walk inside the roof, I can have a find wisdom. The spirit never dies when I'm headed inside a fever. It's not the hands of heaven, reject the beast and the system. Red thoughts. Red thoughts.
Thank you everybody that came today. Thank you everybody that helped me with that hopped on this album. I want to shout out Suave. I want to shout out Playboy Hitman. I want to shout out Dilly Young and everybody else. I want to shout out my mom too. Thanks.
Thank you, son. Thank you. You know, again, y'all can find him on YouTube and click the link in his bio today, y'all. Stop playing. It don't cost you nothing to just go listen. Share the word. Share it with your young Black sons. It doesn't matter what race you are. Just, you know, at the end of the day, real is real. Knowledge is power, but it's nothing unless you utilize it. So, son, I'm so proud of you. You are the best in my book. All right. Any thing you want to end with tonight?
Nah, that's pretty. I think that's it. I think that wraps it up. I want y'all to go listen to it and make sure y'all hear everything from like a first, you know, at the first time. You know what I'm saying?
And is there anything that you're willing to help others do and that's coming up, want to do music, don't know where to start, don't know nothing about how to put something together? How can you help them? I know we got the little branding thing going on where, you know, you can help them with logos and album covers and all of that. They can find you, hit you up on IG or whatever. Is there any advice you want to give to your fellow brothers?
I say be like, just be more confident in your work. You know what I'm saying? Don't be so scared that, cause like somebody always told me like fear is false evidence appearing real. Like, so the meaning it didn't even happen yet. You just afraid of something that didn't even happen yet. So if you're afraid, just do it. Just do it. Trust me. And if you gotta ask somebody like, hey, how you feel about this? Do that and get all the feedback that you need. Go back, make sure tweak it however you need to. Make sure it's good.
Yeah, just do your best. That's all you can do at the end of the day. Do your best and ask for help. So, but you did it. You just did it. No help. I can't believe it. I'm proud of you. You gotta make a way. I don't know. So, hey, listen. All right, guys. That's it. That's it. That's it for tonight. Go listen to Red Thought. Guys, that was my son, Tyshawn. Thank you for tuning in. If you was able to tune in, I am your girl, Liza Supreme, the brand innovator. Taimullah, follow him on IG, and he has a link in his bio again where you can find his music, share it, like, comment, and subscribe to his YouTube channel at Young God Productions. Good night.